Welcome back. I think this time it really has been quite a while. I've been trying to sort of round out my endeavors into the fuzz phase and univibe circuits, and the world and global politics has thrown me for a loop for quite some time. And at the same time, as a consequence of just that, I've been feeling like maybe having my only fuzz phase type circuit be packaged together with a beautiful reverb is a spicy and fun move, but maybe, you know, a bit more expensive ultimately than what most people would be comfortable with at the moment. And so that's part of it. This endeavor to try and make stuff that's a bit cheaper, maybe reduce just the abundance of features in order to create something that's more affordable, started with FREI and is now continuing with BJØRN. And I think we can keep this going. If this works well and you like it, there's nothing stopping me from sticking a zonk machine into the same type of enclosure, or a super fuzz, or some other octave fuzz, or whatever I feel like. And keeping it like this, 2 to 3 knobs, 1 foot switch, means I can offer all of the same qualities that all the other pedals that I make have. And I can keep the price at about $150. And I think that's pretty good. It's not as good as the JHS 3 series or the Walrus stuff, or the, I think Keeley does the same thing now. But I think you get quite a bit of stuff for the price here. And, you know, it's a glorious fuzz phase, and it's only been available in the DOVRE, which is 250, or in MIDNATTSSOL, which is going to be 400. Now, if you get MIDNATTSSOL, there's so much more to it. But if you just want like a really nice sounding, exquisite fuzz phase, then I think this is kind of it. This has taken me, and I'm not joking, this has taken me at least a decade to get right. And we're almost returned to the beginning of how the circuit just looks on the paper. And so that's ridiculous, but that's what it is like, you know. I'm just trying to make this stuff work perfectly. So maybe we should hear it. Yeah? I'm playing my 1957 Fender Music Master, love of my life, into the Strymon Iridium, set as a Marshall full stack, and it sounds like this. I don't have a top-down camera today because this is really easy to explain, so I'll just show you some images. But we have a fuzz control, which is the same traditional fuzz control as found in a real fuzz phase, which I haven't done outside of the MIDNATTSSOL that some of you have been able to buy. And then there's a volume control, and you can think of them in 2 ways. You can use them as sort of adjusters for the noise, the hiss that's in the circuit, and actually ultimately in your guitar and amplified by the circuit. And you can also use it to create this sort of Reine Fiske like early fuzz tone. So let's hear what it does to the noise first. It's full tilt now. I'm going to turn it down and you'll see the difference. Sort of rounds out, mellows out the tone a little bit. So you get a little less highs, but you also get much less hiss. Now if you turn the fuzz all the way down, you get this sort of early Dongian type tone. Now Rainer would use this alongside a Carlin compressor and his clamped ecolette, and it'd be a huge sound, but it sort of, this really makes this sort of plum-like note envelope, and I think it's really beautiful. It has beautiful cleanup. Let's hear that. Turn down the fuzz and volume a bit to get rid of some hiss. So yeah, I mean, that's that. And this is available now. It's going to go out to all the shops once they get around to it. The estimated shipping time is, I think, maybe 4 weeks, but due to how global politics and economics are changing, this is a bit of a tricky time for everybody. We don't know what's happening around the corner. Now, one of the reasons this is cheap is it's really quick to build, and so it's all about just getting parts shipped, and everyone is using the same factory now because of tariffs and all of that. So the factory I've been using forever, which used to be able to get me enclosures in 1 week, now sometimes takes 4 weeks, which was part of why FREI was so incredibly delayed. But that seems to have been cleared up now, so yeah, this is going out very soon. Now MIDNATTSSOL is also officially dropping on the 12th of April, so that's in 10 days, which means you might want to wait for that, I mean. But that's up to you. If you just want a super nice fuzz face, then this is a good candidate for that, I think. It's cheap, it's easy, stick it in your gig bag, got everything you need. So